on all-star action. Look for him to qualify really well. No matter where he goes out, he always seems he gets all the speed out of the car in qualifying. TJ Michael has been plagued by bad luck this year. But he has shown a lot of speed locally. He has definitely improved over the past couple of years. If he has some good luck, look for him to make the show. Ray Miller out of West Salem, Ohio, one of your Wayne County regulars, so it makes sense for him to travel just down the road and take his stab at $100,000. Danny Moomaw is another one from just down the road in Worcester. He has a win at Wayne County early this year, and he is always a contender at Wayne County. Next up is Brian Knuckles from Orient, Ohio. He is an asphalt sprint car ace. I believe he won the last asphalt race at Mansfield. Andrew Palker is next from West Salem, Ohio. He's always tough at Wayne County, and he will run the big shows locally. We have Justin Peck from Monrovia, Indiana. He already has a couple wins this year with the Fast Series at Atomic and Waynesfield, and he was second at Fremont on the 18th. Travis Philo from Waterville, Ohio. He was third at Fremont on May 18th. He had a top 5 in Attica's opener, 8th at Waynesfield, and he was 11th in last year's Sprint Car World Championship. PPM, Parker Price Miller from Kokomo up next. 5 top 10s, multiple second places, 4th in Attica on April 12th and Fremont on April 13th. He was 8th in last year's Sprint Car World Championship. Lady Lightning, Paige Boyack from Tiffin, Ohio. She's always solid at Fremont, and she tends to do well in the bigger shows. Look for her to do well. Aaron Reitzel looking to get some redemption after last year's heartbreak. From Clute, Texas, he has the Outlaw win in Paris. 7 top 5, 7 top 10s. He doubled down on all-star wins this past weekend at Attica and Fremont, and he was obviously second in last year's Sprint Car World Championship. We have Jordan Ryan out of Castalia, Ohio. He is your defending Wayne County track champion. Joey Saldana from Brownsburg, Indiana. He has a couple top 5s and top 10s. He's running the Fast Series with Jamie Miller. He was 4th in last year's Sprint Car World Championship. Gio Scelzi, he's turning it on at the perfect time this year. Out in California, he was your Asparagus Cup winner, taking home $25,000 over 2 nights. He has won in Australia over the winter, multiple top 5s and top 10s all over the place. He has an Outlaw win this year, a couple Outlaw top 5s, I believe, as well. So look for him to do well. He was 19th in last year's Sprint Car World Championship. Hunter Schoenberg will be driving the Swindell Speed Lab number 39 out of Sikeston, Missouri. He has a non-wing win in Arizona, a top 10 at Fremont, and a lot of racing with the Outlaws this year. He was 15th in last year's Sprint Car World Championship. The defending Sprint Car World Champion from Aliquippa, Pennsylvania, the Steel City Outlaw, Tim Schaefer. He has 2 wins at Bubba with the All-Stars this year, an Outlaw win at Vegas. He is always fast no matter where he goes, and he is your defending champion. So look for him to do really well this year. Dan Shetler from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. He has a fast top 10 at Sharon and a couple other top 10s in Pennsylvania. The Kunkletown kid, Ryan Smith, in the Hefner 72. He has a 360 win at Port Royal and a couple other top 5 finishes in Pennsylvania. Next up is Brandon Spithaller from Renfrew, Pennsylvania. He has a couple top 10s locally, and he was 9th this past weekend with the All-Stars at Fremont. Max Stambaugh on the Kaiser 23 from Lima, Ohio. He's been running good locally. He's been getting better and better each time he stepped into the car. It's a new ride for him this year. Next is Cody Swanson from Kingsburg, California. Probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Champ Car and USAC Champ Car driver from Kingsburg, California. We have Cody Swanson. Not sure if there's a Silver Crown race he hasn't won. So look for him to do pretty well if he can tap into that Silver Crown experience. From Germantown, Pennsylvania, we have Sammy Swindell, Slammin' Sammy. He had a really good run at Jacksonville with the Outlaws before the rain came. Look for him to do pretty well. Always a fan favorite. Up next, we have Gary Taylor from Indianapolis. He raced at the Chili Bowl and Let's Race 2 this year at Eldora. He also, fun fact, works for Andretti Motorsports for the Rallycross team, which will be in Mid-Ohio, Lexington, Ohio, next weekend. Up next, from Harrisonville, Pennsylvania, we have Logan Wagner. He has a win at Port Royal, 3 top 5s and 6 top 10s in Pennsylvania as well. From Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania, we have Michael Walter. I don't know much about him, but it seems like he's always doing pretty well. So we have another fan favorite from Benton Ridge, Ohio, Greg Wilson. Like I said, he's a fan favorite. He has a USCS win earlier this year, 3 top 5s, couple top 10s, did well at Fremont this past weekend with the All-Stars. Next up is Lucas Wolf from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. He has 2 wins, 9 top 5s, 19 top 10s in Pennsylvania and Florida. So no matter where he goes, it seems like he's always going to be in the top 10. Brandon Wimmer out of Jonesboro, Indiana, the man with a van and a plan. He'll show up in that open trailer pulled by the Astro van. He was 3rd at Beaver Dam earlier this year. He was at Eldora. He races all over the place. He's tough no matter where he goes. And finally, last but not least, we have Brock Zierfoss. Team has had some terrible luck this year running with the All-Stars and locally out in Pennsylvania. They have 11 top 10s though, 5 top 5s. Might have had a chance at the win at Attica with the All-Stars earlier, but spun out. Couldn't recover all the way. That's your field for this year's Sprint Car World Championship. Look for all your favorite drivers. Go buy a shirt. Have a great time.
On behalf of myself and Jacob, we appreciate you tuning in. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you at Mansfield Motor Speedway this weekend at the Sprint Car World Championship. And as always, get out, get dirty, and support your local tracks.